Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back heading in the colony section yet again to play a Vertu map that I was challenged to play. This mission is not intended for casuals. As a warning to the map, it is unwelcomed. Let's get into it. As this is a challenge map, there will be pausing and things of that nature, so be prepared. A repeating transmission has been detected. It is being sent through the entire electromagnetic spectrum from gamma rays to radio waves, all with the same clearly identifiable and translatable message. Attention, primitive Rift Lab user, you are entering an occupied and restricted quantum instance of this reality. You are to leave immediately, or you will be exterminated. Do not be arrogant in your rift jumping abilities as a means of escape? One of those, I don't know. We will terminate you upon attempting to rift jump. We can and will catch you mid-jump. So we have to leave. But if we try to leave with our rift jump, they're going to kill us. So I don't know how we're going to leave. Because it sounds like they're going to kill us, or kill us, or kill us. There's lots of us dying. You have no chance to survive here against us. Leave now. This is your only warning. In other news, there are 4 odd totems by our Rift Lab's initial position. I suggest inspecting them for anything unusual. Beautiful. And this is the map. There are a lot of things against us, and I have no idea what the late game holds, and that's what's going to be the most intriguing to me. It's the late game that I'm spooked about, because the early game, I think we have some things. I have taken a little look-see. I played a little bit just to see if I can handle the beginning, and the beginning is definitely manageable. It's just what happens next. I've only done about 5 to 6 minutes. Actually, once this fires is basically when I stop. The Creeper V-Lab. And there's a Creeper V-Lab, and that fires a lot of spores and a lot of skims. So we have spores and skims coming for us. That's going to be a problem. We have an advanced emitter doing 75, 75, and then 5 more in the back. So loads of advanced emitters. Definitely going to be a problem. We have 3 light SAMs. 1, 2, 1, 3. That's right. They're going to be a problem. Oh, 4. 4 light SAMs. They're going to be a problem. We got a tactical missile launcher. That's going to, probably target this, but it might target the nearest structure. I don't know. Never seen it fire, so who knows? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 fabrications. Now, these 4 fabricators, honestly, the main thing with them is they're going to be creating a lot, and I mean a lot, of crimson. That's right, I believe they are the crimson generators of the map, and they're going to cause me some problems. As you can see, 1 is literally right here, so it's just like, no matter what, this is going to get fully crimsonated, right? Just with all of the little Ford friends. And then there is a burst emitter, which is going to, of course, generate a butt ton of creep. And a butt ton is approximately, what, like 164,000 creep? Might be 148,000, something along those lines. It's a very big number. But what do we have? Well, we don't have much. We have standard units only. No special cool Vertu units. We do have airships. We do have rockets. I will want some of those as well. Because, you know what, airships, they're just great. Rockets, I mean, dampers, conversions, you know, when dealing with things of advanced emitter technology, I think dampers are probably my favorite. Also singularities, you know, pulling things away. Orbitals are going to be great. But yeah, we also have these 4 mysterious totems. Now, there are other totems on the map. Can't do it. They're standard totems, right? These are all just standard totems. But these 4 are the special ones. That's right. We can move them. We can fly them around. We have essentially a permanent shield. Unless it gets hit, of course, by something very, very neat. By very, very neat, I mean a spore. Unless a spore hits it, right? So let's start using our permanent shield to permanently try and win the map. Right, so we're going to toss 1 over here. We're going to toss 1 probably a little bit further away like that. We're going to toss a 3rd right about here-ish, I would say. That sounds pretty good. They have a pretty good range, especially when, you know, they overlap. So we do have that going for us. And this last one, I'm going to have to be on the top side. I want to make sure we protect this, but I want to protect as much of everything else as possible. I think, like, right here should be pretty good for the last one. That way it can sort of guard right here. And then sort of guard this side. Ideally speaking, it would be a little bit further. We'll see how this goes. We'll see. Something like that. Because if we can guard this little passageway and this passageway, I'm super duper happy. But yeah, let's see what we have now. We don't have much, again, going for us. We have very, very little. We can get to over here, so I do want to do this and make sure we can sort of reach. So something like that seems pretty good. That gets us full power, as well as connection to the top. Very, very cool. Down here, again, same thing as before. I kind of want to be towards the bottom. Actually, can we be not on a tree and still reach over? Yeah, we can. Okay, even better for us. Beautiful. And we're going to plan out a good amount of towers, right? We have a lot of towers. We're going to need to plan them out. It's going to take a moment, so bear with me. Just want to do things right, you know? Don't want to skimp. Towers are always importante. Because, you know, they're gonna give us the power, give us the juice. So we have that going on. Now, in our base right here, we do have some mineable terrain. It's a little awkward to see with the shields, but we do. So let's grab some of that. That's pretty poor. That's pretty poor. I think we can do better. I think we can do better than that. Let's see. I definitely want to get that little bottom drip drop, right? So that's the edge right there. Beautiful. And we'll see. Can we get 3 going up? No, but we can get 2 going up that way. That seems pretty good. Then we'll do another 2, another 1, and I guess 1 like that. That seems pretty decent to me. These will be off. One other thing to note is we can do some mineable things down here, so let's definitely do some of that. That's pretty good. That seems to work. You seem to work. Again, I mean, a shame we can't get both, but I'll take the 1. And then, what, over here? Yeah, see, like these are all, like, full-zers, right? These are all basically full, so I love that. This area, super duper good, right? Super duper. We can grab 1 there, 1 there, there, and 1 there. That's pretty nice, if you ask me. I don't think we can squeeze... We might be able to terraform this and then fit 1 more, so I'm going to try and save that. But other than that, we can't really do too much, right? So if we do something like this, I think that should cover this area. So bazinga bazonga. But, oh, I turned them all on because I already had some that were off. That's fine, that's fine. Bazinga bazonga. Actually, I'm going to build over here too, so what am I doing? What am I doing? We're planning everything out. That's the key. The key is that we're planning everything out, of course, right? You always want to plan. Get it going. Get it on your side. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. And ideally, I want to be as low as possible. That seems pretty nice. And then, again, we want to just cover our butts. So, cover butts, cover butts. 1 right there isn't too bad. And then we want some edgers. That's right, we want some edging. Edging. And the reason we want some edging is because it can lead to the bottom. So that's very, very nice, right? We definitely, we want to be, you know, ooh, that's not very nice, though. We do want to connect up to the tip tops, so something like that is actually pretty good. Ah, perfect, perfect, perfect. And then if we do this, that doesn't connect up. We do want to connect up here as well. Again, more connection points, the better. So I'm going to do something like that. Beautiful. And then we'll get another connection point there. Probably won't be able to do too much up here because there will be some creep, just as, you know, unfortunately, a heads up, creep is going to happen. It's going to be creeping. And that's okay. That's okay for us. We can move this around a little bit more. Because, you know, it doesn't need to be... Yeah, much better. We'll do something like this. And you know what? This is a friend. You know, we're just going to be like, hey, friend, thank you for the power. I greatly appreciate it. Your sacrifices are not going to be a concern. So here we go. That's some pretty good power up top. That's some pretty good power down below. And we can even spread out some. Now, one thing to note is we do want to put a factory down. Now, I would prefer my factory to be, like, here, to be fair. I think this is where I want my factory to be. It's a little bit awkward, right? Why would I want it up here? But, I mean, realistically, it's the high ground. If creep is coming from below, I definitely wouldn't want that. If we can, as long as we can handle this, the factory will be fine. But we do have to, of course, handle things. So I do want my factory up top. And one key reason for that is you do... We're going to need... It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. You're going to see. You're going to see. Now, this... The maximum it can be is there. Now, one problem with this is this doesn't really leave a lot of room for units. So if we were to have this here, just to show it up, we can put a unit right there, above and below. If we say... I would rather... I guess that's not too bad. That's not too bad, right? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It'll be fine. I'd rather have 2 above, but you know what? I'm fine. We're fine. Everything's gonna be fine. It's not a spooky map at all, and Vertu doesn't like to kill me. And do surprises that are gonna be like, oh, that's a surprise! Yay! But that's okay. That's okay. We can even come on over here. We can come on over here. Hopefully get some stuff. I don't know. Fingers crossed. This is gonna be an adventure. Just the start alone is pretty tough. So yeah, I'm excited. I am definitely on the excitement hype train. But we do need to spread things around, of course, right? Spread stuff around, spread our power around. Are all these gonna get built? Who knows? I'm kind of hoping. That should be pretty good. That should, in theory... Ooh, you're terrible, though. We want you to be able to connect down. Again, our goal is to be able to connect down. So now we can... Hey, look at that. We can connect down. Something like that. Beautiful. This is pretty much the start that we're kind of hoping for. Let's connect you up as well as up over there. Again, multiple points. I'm okay with that. And last but not least, I guess a couple more minners. Right? We might as well fill this area up. Yeah, we'll do it from the very bitty bottom. We'll do something like that. Is it better to do this? No. No, of course not. We'll do it like that. None of these are really... We have one good one over here, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with one good one. Now, what do we want? We want some earned units, so earned minners at least. So let's earn these two and earn, say, these two to start. I obviously want to earn the ones that are high priority, which are full miners. Don't want to earn one. I mean, that has one pip missing, and you can see the pips in the color. That has 3. I'd rather have them be full, of course, just for that little bit of extra juice, you know? If an earn multiplies it by 6, that's that's 6 pips gone, essentially. I think this is going to be our essential start. We will need a few other things. A few other things, of course, and that will be, we're going to need refineries, right? We're going to want to be refining pretty much as soon, not as soon as possible, but relatively early. The reason for that is we want to start activating these totems. Not super necessary, the very, 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 like, super start, but it will be necessary. We're going to want to activate that. We're going to want an earn port at some point. So that seems pretty good. We'll toss one of those down. You can go down there. That's fine. You'll be off. We won't have earns for a little bit, so I'm not like super worried about the earn port. But again, it's something that we're going to want. We're obviously going to want some defenses. And honestly, why am I not building over here if we're going to have our totem over here? And I think this is going to be our start. Again, defenses. We'll probably have like a cannon here. We'll probably have one by the factory. One on this side as well. One like over here. These are going to be off to start until we get some power going, of course. And down here. Oh wow, I didn't even build towards the bottom. Right, we're gonna have a little bit more down here. Just one row. I don't think we're actually going to get to this row, so you know what? Let's just build the one row. Toss down like one cannon, like just right in the middle of these two. Hopefully, we can defend them. And yeah, I think this is going to be our start. Now, the reason that I really, really want this up at the top is because missiles fire better when they're on high ground. And this shoots out a lot of spores. A lot of spores. Not like 5. It shoots out like 50. So, definitely want to deal with that. It also shoots out a lot of skimmers. And I want to handle the skimmers with the wall. My goal is the wall will protect us from the skimmers, or our movable earn totems will protect us from the skimmers. Let's get this show on the road. See how we... Ooh, whoa, self. One important key feature is these are all going to be off. We want to only power certain things at the beginning. So yeah, I'm going to power... Ooh, we're powering a little bit. I'm going to take you offline as well. We're going to power this side because that's the eco side. Ooh, I like mainly the eco side. We'll also turn these off because, you know, we'll focus on the main area and then branch out from there. But again, we first need to get our initial power going, right? Boom. We'll turn you on, and we'll turn this one on in now. Because these two, again, get us eco right off the rip, so they are kind of the most important ones. Bazinga Bazanga, and now we can sort of just turn them all on. It is pretty smart that it should only do one at a time as long as you're in a deficit, which is nice. And now, alright, it's doing 2, but we have the energy for 2, right? So again, our goal now is to just get power. And we have the spread around the entire map at this point, right? Everything's going to spread. I want to turn one of these minners on as well. So let's get that going, and yeah, I mean we're sort of in a decent spot. Again, power is going to start spreading. We don't have too much on our side right now. Ooh, okay. So we can see this is going to get through. This side is going to get through as well. If we have to choose, I'm okay with how this is actually going to work out. Down here, look at this wall, right? This side, you know, it can kind of scrape on by. I mean, it can force its way through, but that's going to be cut off a little bit. Up here, though, this is all the way to the edge, which is perfect. And, you know, we can even bring just a teeny bit more, right? Just that tiny, tiny bit. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So I'm pretty happy with everything. I definitely want this bottom cannon on first, I think, with this miner. Top side-wise, I think we're doing okay. We did, I think, just get an urn, which is very, very good. I did not turn this cannon on, so I should be doing that. But we need this miner. We need this on. The urn that we got is now flying over, so it's actually pretty important at this point to really get this miner up. When it was just 1 power, you know, I wasn't really caring about it. But now that it's more, I definitely want to be built pretty quickly. So there we go. That is going to be getting some juice. Definitely want this cannon on. I think it's time to really start turning things on. This one, might be too late. Yeah, this one's definitely too late. You're gonna get destroyed, and I'm gonna put you up here. Well, do we have the energy for it? We have the energy for it. That's fine. Baby! Wow, that was close. Perfect. And let's grab our factory. Let's grab another miner. This should be online momentarily. And I think we are boned a little bit. A little boned on the top side. That's okay, that's okay. I'm okay with a little bonage. Lost a little bit of energy. Not the end of the world. I am way underbuilding. And that's ultimately the big problem, right? You never want to be underbuilding. Because once you're underbuilding, you're going to get behind. So, bazinga bazanga. Energy is coming in. We need these bad boys to get built. Again, factory's doing fine. Everything else is doing pretty much fine. We do have some creep actually eking through the top center. That's not the best. That's not the best. So let's plan for some more. So let's just see what we can do. Let's just see what we can do. Yeah, it might cut off some stuff. It's not the end of the world if things get cut off. The real key is that we are using our energy. We're getting our units. Again, if this gets cut off, fine. If we can get some units up here, yeah, this moves up perfectly fine. This can handle this. This can help handle this. This can turn on just to help, but we're kind of fine now, right? We're in a place where, you know what? Everything's coming up us. You move down here. Beautiful. We lost a couple of connection points, but we'll get them back. We'll get them back. Bazinga, bazanga, bazunga. And most importantly now, some turpituding. So let's grab a terp here. Let's grab a terp down here. Actually, the terp down here, I'm going to move out a little bit, right? This terp I'm going to have... Oh, can it... just can't reach the 125. Never mind. You're going to stay right there, terp. And we're going to grab a terp over here to grab, say, these. We want to be getting, of course, urns are very, very good. I'm definitely a big old fan of urns. Let's toss on our refinery. Let's toss down, I don't know, our first mortar, maybe? Maybe. And we can start to move, right? Are we in a perfect position? No. Are we in a bad position? I don't think so either. I think we're kind of doing just fine. Most of our creep is coming on. Once that gets taken, that will help a lot. And of course, I would love to get some snippy snipes going, right? If we could get some snippy snipes up there, that'd be... But here we go. We're doing good, and let's get a airship on the go. Right? Let's grab an airship. Let's grab our urn port. Gonna want one of those as well. We can start moving you. So we're sliding down. I'm gonna leave one there to keep firing because you know what? If I don't, it's gonna get bad. It's gonna get ugly, and you know you don't want things to be too ugly right now. There we go. Ooh, too much energy. Too much energy. With too much energy. The build. That's right. Let's just turn on. They're all good. You're a good one. I'm trying to just build the best ones. I know there's a full one over here. So let's see. How is that doing for energy? That should definitely start to drain us. Not the worst. Not the worst. And yeah, now that we've pushed this back, we'll push this back even more. Again, we don't really care too much about things. As you can see over here, it is there, but it's not super thick. Over here, again, it's a very thin margin, right? I mean, it's not that bad for us. And we can start to move out, right? We can bring our towers back on over here. This guy's just handling it. We'll give him a friend to help out because he's kind of holding on, and I don't want to move him while this is flowing. So he can sort of hold this. Once this sort of takes over this edge, he's only going to be shooting one direction, which is going to be fine. Ooh, we did lose some over here. I was not expecting that. So that's okay, that's okay. Our deficit is hitting, so let's just wait a second, because these are almost built. This is almost built. Once this is built, it's just nice. Beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. And we should start to get some urns. And once we get some urns are power. Power is good. All that stuff. You know how it goes. So let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Bazinga Bazanga, we actually got an urn from a power source somewhere. Up there. I think there was an urn up there. So that's gorgeous for us. Our refinery is almost done, which is also very good for us. And as you can see, this bottom side, we're pushing it back. I'm feeling pretty decent about pushing it back. That was terrible. The cannons are in the way. That's fine. We'll do it something like that. We'll do something like that and something like that. Beautiful. We have enough. You move up. This side looking gorgeous. Gorgeous. And now that we have two over here, we can start to push this in. Still urns. Not looking the best, not looking the worst. Power-wise, looking amazing. Looking gorgeous, as I was stating. Red on. We are maximum red on. So I'm going to toss an Emrift. Yes, here. I don't really want one there. I don't really want one here. We definitely want one down here, eventually. But actually, you know, we're not gonna. We're gonna build a cadre of shields. We're gonna build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shields. They're all gonna say armed off, but they're gonna get built. I want to use the red on because if we're not using it, we're losing it, and that's a key thing in Creeper World, of course. Resources don't build up past a certain amount, so you want to be using them. What's that? Oh, a drip dropped over there. We got a drip. That's okay. And we can start tossing down more and more mortars, and I think that's going to help, right? Just a couple mortars here. That's going to help substantially. We do have the urn port. We should have urns coming in to help out, because these are all urn want. Once, like, these are getting excavated, boom, there's an urn. We should have another urn coming in. Energy coming in from all over the place now, which is amazing. And that will get us some mortars. Now, unfortunately, we did lose our connection to the VLAB. Got us some power early on, though, so I'm okay with it. And again, our red on is now a little bit worse because we lost the connection over there. But, you know, you make do. You make do. We're doing what we need to do with what we got to do it with. And we can toss down 3 more of these. Sounds pretty good to me. Bazanga, get me some of these. Ooh, oh, good. We got lift deck coming in and going out. That is another key feature. And I think we have enough urns that we can start going energy collection, fire range. We'll get fire rate very soon. And then we will keep the push going. Where am I? Oh, I lost it. Ooh, they're actually coming up. Really? Is that... I guess it is that thick. Wow, I'm surprised by that. So we do need some base defenses. And that's okay, that's okay. Our base will be fine. We may lose a little eco, but it's not going to be too bad. We'll get it back. I promise. Woo! Way not enough energy. Bazinga, bazonga. More energy in use. Once these start firing, it's basically going to drain this whole area, including over here, so it's sort of our backup. Down here, looking great. Moving down. Only want to fly 2 at a time. I'm going to fly 1. I don't want to fly 2. Actually, I'm going to wait for those mortars to come online. Wait for the mortars, because I know once I fly... I'm going to really regret it, because I'm going to fly over, and then it's going to be like, hey, just so you know, you shouldn't have done that. I'm like, oh no, I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that? Let's build what? We have 2 generation. Let's build, I don't know, 4 of those. That seems pretty good. Urn. No, not urn want. Always on. Perfectly fine. We can do some palaning, and I think some palaning will be necessary to a degree. Energy-wise, still looking fine. Let's get the pylons down. That way it doesn't have to go down to go up and all of that jazz, right? We'll even do that there because I want that to be as connected as possible. Energy-wise, still looking great. Still looking great. We'll Pilon over here, and we can't... Oh, that already has a Pilon. Perfect. Again, more Mortairs need to come down. We need to really fight this back. My goal is to take out both this and this before the 6-minute mark, right? We should be getting another urn relatively soon. That's at -29. That's at 8%, so that's actually a very good one. That one's at -15, so we do have some urns coming up. Our energy is finally going down, which is great news for me. I'm very, very happy to hear that. And this is getting some energy. I do want to get more build speed. More build speed will be more good. Unfortunately, it's gonna take its time. Oh, we can't build right there. Unfortunate. Airship. Let's just see what we can do. Right there works. That's fine. And put you right there. Right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Come on, these mortars. Get your butts built. Start your shooting. Start your assault. And let us win the day. Okay, 2 more. Let's grab fire rate and build speed. I do want mine production, but again, as you can see, we are going to build some pretty heavy units. And pretty heavy units need some pretty heavy build speed. So let's do that for now. Because the more we can build, the faster we can build, the better we can build. It's just good for business. And business is hopefully going to be good. As you can see, we are starting to activate some of our totems as well. Bazinga, we are starting to get the wall built. So yay, we definitely want to do that because the more we can push away, the more we can build things up at the top, the more we can sort of protect our butts. Maybe toss some of these down just to sort of protect, start draining the swamp a little bit. And snippies. I want some snips. Let's grab 2 like that. Again, more energy usage. It's not going to be the best, but it's what we need to do. It's what we need to do. Urn-wise, we still have 1 available. Perfect. You're going into mine production. We do want a lot of mine production, right? I mean, it seems fairly standard to want a lot of mine production because, you know, more sprayers, that will help to a degree. Not like the be-all, end-all or anything, but it's going to be nice. More Redon, which will help with shields, it'll help with Miskulls, it'll help with a lot of things in the long run. More energy usage is always going to be good. Toss these up. And yeah, just keep it moving. Something like that seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. And I guess... yeah, more Pilons. More Pilons. Let's make sure everything is sort of connected up nicely. So we'll toss one there. We'll toss one up here. We'll toss one up here. I'm not going to toss it there, actually. I'm going to toss it to the lower section. And then hopefully we'll get one... I don't really want to... I would like to Pilon there. Because I'd rather have, like, snippers and stuff at the top versus anything else. So, yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But more Pilons, more good. More energy, more good. More shields, more good. Basically, more everything, more good, right? That's the standard affair. More stuff, more good. What do you know? And yeah, we're actually starting to push this back, right? We'll move you down. Hopefully, yeah, move you down. Yeah, those mortars hitting is great for business. Again, and business is good. So now, we do want to curtail everything, right? We want everything to be looking pretty good. And I'm actually going to drop this down. I'm going to move you down, because we want to take out this emitter. We want to move up here. Again, more energy. Unpause it for a second. Did not get the energy usage that I was hoping for. And that's more. That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping for more. Surprise, surprise. Again, if we are not using, we are indeed losing. So, yeah, we're still feeling pretty good. How many more? We have more urns coming. You want more energy? I mean, move speed is gonna be nice, but do we want nice right now? I mean, do I care about move speed more than other stuff at the moment? I guess is the big question, right? Move speed, again, will be great, but do I care about it at the current juncture? And the answer is I don't know. I don't know. We could get more power. We could get super units to a degree. Of course, that's always a good thing. Let's grab you and say you. Beautiful. Let's make sure that's going to be good. These should be firing away. Again, our wall is Oh no, our wall's gonna start to crumble. They're just able to come over the edge. No! It happened. That's fine. That's fine. We'll work on that. We got things going into totems. That Pilana's gonna die, though. Shame. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's enough. That's enough out of me. You can move your butt up, though. What's nice is we are pushing this area back. Again, our goal is just to contain, right? We just want to push things back, contain the edges. We might even be able to get this soon. Not necessarily right now, so we'll toss a cannon right here, like right there. That should be pretty good. We'll toss a cannon right there. We'll get another cannon down here, because look at this. Now we're completely draining this area, and by completely draining this area, that means this is ours. We can hold it, push them in, they can help out, which is again always good. Plus, get some more mineable terrain, and mineable terrain is energy, and energy is good. Beautiful. We're down to T-minus 2 minutes, so I'm not necessarily pushing out the top like I want, right? One thing to note is this is bad, right? This is going to be real bad, and we need to deal with it. And we're going to deal with it. I promise you, I think we're going to deal with it. Move speed. Let's grab that now. Let's just toss 2 more urns over here because, you know what, again, the more I can build, the more we can prepare. The more we can prepare, the more we can kill. The more we can kill, the blah, 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 blah. Good stuff will happen the more creep that dies. Thankfully... Oh, no. This lost its connection. That's what happened. As you can see, it's not being connected over there anymore. That was the problem. So we need something like this. Because, again, the goal is to sort of build up this edge, right? I should actually earn you. So I'm actually going to drop one of these, earn over there instead, and see what happens. So these are getting built. They're still a ways off, let's be fair, right? They're still a ways off. But once they're built, they should genuinely help with our anti-air, which is going to be great. And we can start nullifying this, right? Once this is nullified, however, it's going to jump over here. So that's going to be not the best. Not the best. Now, we do want to definitely nullify this, right? That's the best. Definitely a fan of that. Ooh, I need to be a little bit closer. Definitely want this. Definitely want this. Our goal is to activate these as well. That would be amazing. And again, we want more. We want to curtail, contain, destroy. Look at this crimson. That's a big problem. So let's grab some snippy snipes. 2 there. Again, the goal is to shoot down these friendos. So let's grab some more snips. Build some stuff up. Keep things a-moving. We're doing okay. We did lose the pylon there, but that's fine. We gained the shield, which is awesome. This shield is basically done, and I'm actually going to move it over here. Should have probably moved it a little bit earlier, but you know, that's okay. That's okay. These, you can move up a bit. You 2 can move down here. This whole squad, they're just sort of doing their thing. These 2 and these 2, let's start moving down and planning for that, right? Let's start getting some power down below. Need that shield to sort of take over some land. Actually, shield, you just drop there for now. Let's get the landing site done for a second. Now we got some snips going. That's amazing. Again, this has an earn want. It should get an earn relatively soon, I hope. But again, we do need more earns. This is pushing out now, which is great, and I don't really care. I don't want the shield to stay there. I want to hold it with the units that we're bringing in, but of course we need connectors, right? We need this to be connected up, and then we can sort of deal with it, right? Now, why am I not dealing with this, right? Why am I not just immediately building a nullifier? Well, I kind of like that there. For now. For the first shot, at least. I'm okay with the first shot being there. And that sounds weird, because why would you want that? Why would you want the first shot to be right there? Well, it's not necessarily a simple reason. It's just we can handle it. And if we can handle it, I'm okay with that. Move you up. We're trying to maintain things. Now, I'm going to keep a shield here and a shield here and be very happy with it. I'm going to take this mortar. It doesn't need to be here anymore. Very happy with that. And what we're going to do is we're going to take down 1, 2, 3 missiles. These 3 missiles are getting urns. So we need more urns, yet again. This urn should, I'm assuming, move towards the Snippy Snipe, which is great. This, where are we doing? Or what are we doing in terms of earning? Why are you not getting the urn that's over here, sir? You should be. We're going to get that urn as well. We're going to get that urn as well. So our urns are looking decent. Not perfect, but decent, yes. So that's good, that's good. And yeah, this is dead. And these are on. Huge, 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 right? Because what do we now have? We have a nullifier, which is basically on. We have 2 more totems. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move a totem over here. And I'm going to move a totem... I mean, this is getting a little spooky. I'm going to move this totem in between here, though. I think this is getting a little cramped. Hopefully we will sort it all out. But again, I don't want things sort of cutting through, right? We definitely don't want things cutting in. This is now nullified, which is amazing. All of these units are just going to start moving up, and we're going to start trying to bombard. Now, these snipes are definitely important, right? These 2 snipes are definitely good. We do need more urns, but we're still waiting on the energy. That's okay, that's okay. How are we doing for time? Time is 55 seconds. That should be able to get up there in 55 seconds. I'm pretty confident in that. Now, these, they're going to take a while. They take a lot of energy. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do, you know, to be expected. What do you know? But this is going to get us another one here. These are all pushing nicely. Looks like one of our urns is going to fly down to our Miskel here. And this is our goal, right? Our goal is to have these Miskels. I was not great. I will admit, I was not great with my usage of, not energy, of red-on usage. I could have built more shields. I could have built a lot more stuff. But I didn't, and I'm sorry about that. One more missile wouldn't be bad with an urn. And the key is these are going to all be connected to this factory. Now, as you can see, this has huge radius. It's right in the center. It's very high up. Let's actually take a look at how high up. I mean, look at that. So as soon as this fires, we're going to blast this wave. Like, that is our goal, right? Now, I believe the skimmers come out either at the same time or first. So my goal is this totem that's heading up here kills all the skimmers instantly. Just instant skimmer death, right? I have way too much generation, by the way. Way too much generation. So let's see if we can do some stuff about that, right? I need to start clearing this crimson as well. This crimson is definitely a problemo. So let's do that, and if we put a tower right there, it should activate that. So great. I'll even toss one of the shields over here, and I'll just have the shield be on. Armed on. That's fine. We'll have a shield. We'll have that thing. But the key is these Miskels should, again, the key word is should, be able to handle all of that good stuff. Now, are you going down? Are you? Yeah, we're getting that one as well. Fantastic. And I think that's the last one in your range. So I'm going to move this guy up here to grab that. And actually, if I move you there, that's actually perfect. You can grab those 2. You're currently grabbing the big one. Okay, you're currently grabbing that, but I'm going to move you slightly over to grab another one. And again, our green R is looking okay. It's not looking perfect, but it's looking good enough, right? I did lose a Snippy Snipe there, which is a problem, but that's okay, that's okay. We can toss down another one up there. We can toss down... we're doing okay, we're doing okay. This seemed to work out very, very nicely, so let's... Oh, we got more power, too. Oh, I forgot about that mineable terrain. Perfect. I say perfect, I mean, it's not like the be-all, end-all. I'm not utilizing my energy as I should anyway right now, so it's not like, oh my god, that's amazing. But it's better than not having it, right? We can move some cannons over here. We can move some cannons over here. We can make some more mortars over here because, you know, they're going to have to start shooting over the edge. And our goal now is just to maintain, right? We are in maintenance mode. And the more crimson that we can clear because we're killing friendos, like, look at that. Look at them. They're the worst. And they're the best. I love them. They're so cute. But yeah, every time we kill friendos, like over here, you can see we're actually thinning out the crimson. Like, the crimson was like a full thing here. And now look at it. It's still there, but it's definitely nowhere near as much. So killing the friends is definitely required. That's actually pushing in a little bit more than I would like. So more mortars. A bunch of mortars over here. Definitely want to start protecting our... Oop, that's going to be killed instantly, but that's fine. Got to protect our butts. Got to protect the front, too. And yeah, the more we can kill on the side, though, the better. Let's move you back and put another snipper in again. I want the friends to feel the might of us. This is a lot of building. We do have the shield coming over. This VLAB is going to fire relatively soon. It's barely fine. Again, we're planning on the VLAB firing. Our energy is going down, though, so that's why I'm not building the miners at the bottom. So, because our energy is going down, I'm not going to build the miners at the bottom. Bazinga Bazanga. Looks like we got all of those earned up. Perfect. My goal is these 4 can handle this. Now, that being said, we do have a lot of red on. It's gonna be rough, but that's okay. That's okay. Our deficit is growing, however. And that's the problem. That's the problem. Right now, our deficit is growing. We are kind of holding, though. As you can see, we are kind of pushing back. This area is looking pretty good. These snipers are going fine. And, yeah, we're kind of coming out of the deficit. Beautiful. Beautiful. Miners. Okay. So, what's the best way to do this? I think it might be... Oop, that's pause. That's not shift direction. I think it might be, like, start here. Okay, start at the bottom. Go all the way up. Of course, always start at the bottom. But I want to exclude, like, that, right? So let's do that. And let's do that. And I guess... Ooh, we did it again. Something like that. And we can do one like that. Now this whole area, very nice area. But again, I'm going to do it slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over here, what did we lose? What did we lose? Let's actually look at what we lost. We lost some stuff over here. Not too bad. Again, the more friends that we start killing in this main path, hopefully the more crimson we can delete. The more crimson that we can delete, the more we can push back. The more we can push back, the better off we are, of course. Put that there, turn that on. Creep is getting high, especially up here, so we are going to need to get some mortars down as well. But again, we have all things in time, all things in time. We have two available urns. So I am going to toss one, like, right over here. Right? We're going to toss one over here. Again, it's auxiliary right now. Airship's looking pretty good. Airship's looking pretty good. You don't have to go anywhere. Spraying-wise, we can get some more sprayers. Wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt. Do we need anything else? I think maybe we want just like a super mortar firing out. That might be useful. Definitely feeling... I don't know what to do from here, right? We're in a dilly of a pickle. Just in case, maybe I'll toss that. See, these snipers aren't going to make it. But let's do it. Let's just toss 2 over here, give them an urn. Maybe they can get built. I think it's too late for them, unfortunately. Over here, we're looking great, though. Like this. Come on up. We can easily slap down a nully. And with that, we can grab... Actually, I should be building a rocket. Why don't I have my rockets yet? Oh, this is terrible. Let's grab 3 rockets. Let's turn them off for now because clearly they're not going to do anything just yet. Let's toss down 3 of these. We did lose our tower there. We'll move that there, and we'll grab, I don't know, mortar and a mortar. Okay, big old deficit again. Let's see what happens with this VLAB. Let's see what happens with our missiles. Very exciting time. Very exciting time. Our deficit is holding. I should turn on the rest of these miners to get them going. So let's... Ooh, we did get that next totem on. And again, we're maintaining. We're not doing perfect by any means necessary, right? But we are starting to get rid of this mesh, which actually helps push the anti-flow, I guess you could call it. Right? So anti-flow, very, very good to me. Okay, so as we can see, it's firing. And look at that. That is a blob of skimmers. Look at this. That's all skimmers. They're all dead. Look at that blob. Now we have to deal with the fallout. And this is the fallout. So let's just see what happens. Look at these missile launchers go, right? Is 4 enough? Did I do this poorly? I think so. Yeah, look at that. I did not do enough. So we had 2 lands. Now, all the skimmers did drop some creep. We can handle that. I'm, like, so upset that literally 2 landed, or 3 landed, and it was right over here. I should have had some backups. Little bit of a shame. That's a lot of energy that we're right about to lose. So let's want these. Let's actually take the urns off of these. No, stop that. Earn unwant, and we can say earn want. These two, no urns needed. We have things to shoot over here. I'm just mostly upset that I let this area kind of fall. Not the end of the world. Again, it's just a matter of it literally hit like the only spots that it couldn't or shouldn't hit. Right, the only spots that I actually care about. I thought we would have had enough. It's okay. Did I not earn want these? 1, 2. That's fine. These 3 earn want. Let's just get back in the energy books, right? We'll earn want quite a lot of miners. We have time. I'm not upset. Boom. Actually, I'm upset because this is going to die. Actually, no, there should be enough AC. That's fine. Again, we'll clear this up, rebuild all of our miners. As you can see, we have more energy now than we ever had before, so our energy is fine. Our towers can creep along this edge. Turn that on. This is gone. I'm going to toss, I guess you get an urn, because we just have extra urns at this point. So let's give some mortars some urns. Let's give another sniper. Ooh, actually, if you move down, let's do that and give you an urn. Can you move down? Yeah, you can move down too. That's going to help a lot. And if we can pile on to it, that'd be amazing. So we'll do something like that. And we can pile on to it here. Perfect. And then we can mortar. So we're doing okay. We're doing okay. I'm not feeling bad at all. Towers, some towers, some towers, and some towers. Beautiful. This area is clear, this area is clear, and unfortunately, now we have to deal with it a couple of times, right? It's going to happen again very, very soon, and this is actually the problem, right? It's going to happen again in a minute. That's a slight problem because, yes, there's still some creep. We didn't build all of our replacement miners, and that's a slight problem. Because my goal is to handle it twice, right? My goal is to handle this thing twice. Definitely like that thought. That being said, just because we don't have urns, or we don't have things, we now know some weak spots, right? Over here, let's just toss down a couple of these. Let's just toss down a bunch. For a second, let's turn them off. We just need to make sure we get 4 urns over here. That's it. We just need 4 urns. Not too bad, not too bad. You know, things don't always go according to plan. It's okay, it's okay. We can handle it. As you can see, the one thing that I'm just upset about is that we do need more of this. Right? We need this to get connected up. We need basically everywhere that can get connected up, right? Greenar, not worried about right now. Definitely want these urns as well, because again, you've seen with the power of just having these urns, so we definitely need that. But what I really, really want is get this up, get the rest of our... Ooh, wow, I'm in a monstrous deficit. I should not be building this much. But again, once we get these miners online, that should take us right out of the deficit, so that'll be good. It's happening. It's in a minute. We have a minute. Our red on is looking fine. Let's turn these on. Unit. Turn these on to guard back here. Front side again. The front side did fine. That's all the totems, so yay us. Let's move some of our units up. Over here. These can move on up over here. And how... See, look at this. See, we're clearing a lot of the crimson. That's what we want to see, right? We want to see that crimson going down. Beautiful. Our deficit is a problem. But this totem is still active, right? That totem still being active is actually pretty huge for us. And I'm actually going to move this totem to sort of out here, because it looks like this area is the weakest. So maybe we'll reinforce it. Actually, I should have reinforced it earlier, right? That's probably a good reinforcement point. Actually, this area might be weak, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this up to there and hopefully push it out further. So that's actually pretty nice for us. More miners would be more gooders. but we do need to deal with what is to come, right? And what is to come? Obviously, that's a bad time. These 4, we're going to grab an urn, and, maybe we just toss one more here, right? One more, right? Yeah, why shouldn't I? Ooh, that's not connected to the factory, though. Oh, yes, it is. Beautiful. Well, I guess it's connected via that. Not as good, but should be able to build it within 50 seconds. Yeah, 50 seconds is plenty of time. So, yeah, we need some stuff. We need some stuff. How are we doing terp-wise? Where's my terp? You're my terp. You're not doing nothing. You can come up here. Let's see. Deficit. Still going up. Still problematic. But we're doing okay. Ooh, let's actually get a little bit more red on in. And if we pylon from here to here, then we do that. You're in a bad spot. Let's make you in a better spot. Pylon. Yes, so that'll be connected to the red-on. That'll come over there, and that'll go straight to the factory. That should help keep our red-on supplies a little bit higher. And you know what? Just for the sake of destroying a couple right off the rip, let's just toss a couple of down here. Might as well. Earn 1. And those have urns coming. Okay, so they will be earned. They're just not. Oh wait, no. Earn once. Earn once. Earn. Do we have not enough urns? So if I drop you, it's fine. Which ones are bad? You're not perfect. You're 3. You're perfect. Basically perfect. So let's drop you. Oop. Oh, we have 2 urns available, even though these are urn wanting. Perfect. Perfect stuff. Lovely jubbly. And you are urn want as well. So want. Beautiful. So we should have 5 earned units there. We can keep our power supply earned then. Earn and earn. Nice. So that's very good. Again, airships coming online. Our airship is actually almost there. And I don't know, but I'm kind of hoping once we get an airship, we're going to be in a much better spot. I'm going to move you straight on top of the base. This airship probably will even come out, and maybe be able to handle the rest, right? Because I was building a couple extra, and now I feel a little bit safer, right? Because, well, this is pretty nice. We'll do you, just like before. We'll do you, and you. And we'll grab, I don't know, one there, and there. Fill in some towers, because we can. Beautiful. And, yeah, just connect everything up. Now, once this fires, I think I'm in debate, because next wave will have the Mega Missile, right? And that's a little spooky, right? A Mega Missile sounds pretty scary to me, if you ask me. I am scared of that. That being said, again, if we can kind of handle it, maybe it's not that spooky. Because if we can handle the Mega Missile, right? Because if we put, like, say, our planes over here, or our airships over here, and things like that, we might be... Ooh, okay, way too much energy. Oh, wait, I'm using all of these. Let's turn those off temporarily. Deficit still going up. Not too bad, though. Not too bad. I want this shield to do some work down here. Great. Fingers crossed. Yeah, see, that's going to help push that out. Refine our wall. That's what we want to see, right? Let's keep you, and you, and you. And, yeah, Terps are doing Terpin things. So that's great news for us. Did we get... Okay, we have 4 more urns, and they're all right here. And that's the rest of the urns for the map. So that's huge as well. So this will be the rest of the urns. So great. I really should get some more sprayers. But let's turn on the rest of our power. Because, power good. And see what happens. Again, the front line is looking okay. We're actually able to push back even further. Snippy Snipes are doing okay. We are holding well. This burst, though, is essentially going to add half of the creep that's on the map. And if that goes into all... oh my gosh, it's going to destroy us. But let's move out this totem. Move that out. And yeah, our goal now is to start going on the offensive, of course, right? We, of course, want to go on the offensive, because if once we do, we can start to plan to kill the enemy. I don't know if we're going to get... I'd say I don't know. I don't think we're going to get anywhere near where I want to be, which is fine. Let's just take all of these and hopefully move them somewhere, right? That looks pretty good to me. They can start shooting down here, bombarding it, saving the day. 4 more urns are going to be fine. Ooh, you are not having an urn. That's a slight problem, but that's okay. We can give it this. 12 seconds. Yeah, let's give it that right away. So drop that. Go to that. Now we have 5 missiles. We have an airship. We did it. Okay, we have an airship. That's humongous, right? So I'm actually going to fly the... Do we want the airship right on top of it right away? Yeah, let's do that. So airship, move your butt over here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, stay connected. Get full. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Yeah, it's like a song. Yay. More and more and more. Oh my gosh, I never turned these on. How could I do this to myself? I never turned it on. Oh, those are going to be delayed by a lot. Quite a lot of delay there, and that's okay. That's okay. I never turned this on, but that's not that important. Over here, again, we're looking kind of fine. Not terrible. Again, we can go with some more shots being fired. Some more things on the edge. And let's grab these 2 earned. Because we're actually doing pretty decent, but the Crimson is still pretty heavy. Crimson is actually heavier than I was expecting. Whoa. Incoming transmission. Preparing decapitation strike. Your primitive efforts will end soon. You should heed our warnings. I don't like that. But let's see what we have going on here. There's all the missiles. Are you not gonna save our butt? Yeah, no, we're super good now. Yeah, we are super duper good. And look at this side, right? We're actually able to make some huge headway. This is the most Loki thing I've ever heard. Beautiful. Okay, so it looks like we handled everything that time. So we can super handle this, right? We can super duper handle this thing. And I'm questioning, is the decapitation strike coming from that in 2 minutes? Or is it the burst emitter? And my guess is it's the both of them combined. Like it's, hey, this is going to do its thing. Hey, it's also a burst emitter. Hey, you're going to die. Oh my gosh, all of that is bad for business. But look at us here, right? We're doing great. Red on, not looking perfect. Definitely need more of that, but it is coming in, right? It is coming in at a pretty decent tick. And again, what's nice is by having it start over here, we can actually start shooting things sooner than before, right? Because if this is shooting... Actually, let's put you like right. That's a better spot. If it's shooting from here, these can start firing basically immediately. If we have airships, again, fire basically immediately. It's great for us, right? Now we can move our big old planes on in, and I should build more. Because, you know what? These have snips on the side. These have cannons. They have basically everything. So let's get on the plane to build 2 more. In fact, I think I'm going to build... if we have the energy and the room... there. The other one was right there. Beautiful. We can move you and build another one right here. 4 of these definitely should help. Loads, right? Just loads and loads and loads. Definitely like the thought of that. We'll toss down. There, you go here. Now, one thing that does suck, I will admit, is that we do have one of our key components, our key towers, stuck over here, right? Now we have one right here. We have one right here. Where's the last one? It's you, right? You can move? Yeah. So we have 2 over here. So let's start dancing out a little bit, right? Let's move this one out. Hopefully we can move this one out a little bit more. Maybe we can grab some cannons, toss them in over here. Something like that. Push out the edge. That'd be kind of nice. Again, they can't necessarily die, and their shields are always on even when they're moving, which is really, really nice as well. So even though we were flying them, they were still on. So that's actually super, super helpful as well. And yeah, energy-wise, I'm feeling okay. Again, we're in a little bit of a deficit. Not the end of the world for now. So yeah, let's turn, like those are taking their time. Let's turn these off just temporarily. See what happens to our deficit. How is it looking? It's not the best. It's not the best. But look over here. Okay. Advanced emitters are going to do advanced emitter things. That's fine. But if we can start making it down and pushing in, this is clearly like the end game, right? So the more we can handle, the better off we are. Definitely want more AC. What am I even thinking? We have 12. I should have an insane amount more of sprayers, right? An insane amount. I'm going to put enough that this whole thing floods over. And again, once sprayers are built, they'll be built forever, so don't really care. They're not all in the best place, but once they get ammo, they'll be fine. And there we go. That should be all of our urns as well. So I love that thought. Our energy, again, looking amazing. I'll toss a couple over here. Fine. I convinced myself to toss a couple over here. How many do we have? We have 24 for 12.9. That's a bit overkill, but, you know, when you have overkill, it's better to overkill, right? This is going to fire in 1:26. So until it fires, again, I'm feeling okay. So I'm going to toss one MRF here. I'm going to toss one up over here. I'm going to toss one down here, right? Now, this will drain our resources, but we can fill our resources in 30 seconds. So as long as we have 30 seconds of filling our red on, we'll be fine. These... Why are they red? Why are you red? What happened there? That's weird. Oh, there... wait, are you out of ammo? Can you... What is happening? There's a pylon below you, isn't there? There's a pylon there. Maybe I'll move you down and build a pylon. Right there. Does the red mean they can't get ammo? I don't know. It's a little weird. I think if I move you down, you'll get ammo from this. Or can it only get... Oh, they're off. Why are they off? Oh, I turned them all off. Oh, that was my fault. That was my fault. I am a fool and a half of a person. Okay. That's not getting ammo. That is getting ammo. Perfect. So, yeah, we are super handling this front area. Now, that being said, that doesn't mean we can do anything, right? Because realistically, yes, we are going to start to pull our units back a little bit. But... as you can see, we are handling the front side. Sprayers are now all on. All of our planes are on. Everything is going kinda according to plan. Red on, not really going down at all, even while building those. So I should have probably built those earlier. Missiles, let's toss down even more. Just to, again, use red on, right? We might as well just super load up on missiles over here and just use up the red on, right? Other than that, I mean, I know there's super weapons coming for us. Super weapons. So basically, at 40 seconds, we're flying these back over here. Right? We're gonna fly them actually right over here to this pylon. Let them do what they can over here, which is great. And realistically, we need the big defense, right? The big boy super defense, because it's coming. Right? This is going to be a wave and a half, because storage is way overboard. Not too much, though, I think. Not too much. But it's a lot. It's a lot. We are building quite a lot. Again, once everything is done, said and done, we'll be fine. All right, it's 40 seconds. Let's fly these two over here, because, again, our goal is to have them shoot as soon as possible. These shoot as soon as possible. Urns. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's just get some more energy. Let's just get some more energy, because it won't go bad, right? Energy's never going to go bad for us, especially when we're building as much as we are. Our goal right now is to be able to use our shields, use everything else, and handle the super wave. Right? The super wave that is coming. So let's do something like that. Energy-wise, again, we're using a bit much. We should actually get some more very, very soon, because it's coming from the top. And, you know, I'll just do something like this. We know that this is actually going to work perfectly well with the skimmers. And we know that there's a giant missile that takes 1,000,000 shots, but we have a number of earned units on the go. So that's huge for us, right? We have a lot of units, right? We have a lot of commands, we have a lot of other stuff. I don't know. I'm so scared. Maybe I'm over-preparing, maybe I'm under-preparing, but my goal is, if we can survive this, I think we can survive anything, right? Because this will repeat, ad nauseum, right? Unless there is something else that's going to happen, I think we're going to be fine. But I don't know. Clearly, I don't know. That's firing in just a few seconds, I think. So let's get some more units. Push out the edges a little bit. Because you know what? We're not using it. We're losing it. And I do not want to lose it right now. Now this is... Right? Oh... Okay. Oh yeah, that creates that, and then that does all the funky stuff. Boom. There it is. All the skimmers are instantly dead. It's dead. Okay. Let's take our airships, move them down. Red-on-wise, we're basically out. Ooh. Shields, all of you, on. Or unit, on. Armed, on. Let's just see what happens. We did it! We did it! And the shields took some of the hits. Holy crap. Now we have 4 minutes till the next super wave, right? Holy crap, it worked! Now we do have to deal with this. So let's get our big guns down here, right? Let's just move them down, because holy moly, we need more on our side, right? Alright, all of these armed off. Don't need them on anymore. We did it. Holy crap. That... Wow. Wow! It worked! I think those shields might have saved the day. Let's actually add a couple more around. Even the ones down below got hit, so they were still guarding what they needed to guard. So, big ol' win. Now, look at this. This is the spooky time. Look at it. It's all flowing through the mesh, but thankfully the mesh was not all the way to the edge, right? So, our goal now is to, again, keep expanding, keep pushing, but move our butts up, right? Are these getting power? These will get power. Those will get power. These can move on up. Holy crap. I was not expecting... Okay. We can do it. We can do it. This is things. This is good. This is actually amazing for us. But this wave... See? Because we killed all of the friendos, it's turning from crimson to non-crimson. And by going from crimson to non-crimson, we're able to kill it. So even the flood is taken care of, which is huge. Again, that's super duper huge. How are we doing with these? These are at 455. These might finish by the next one. If we have 4 more airships, think about that, right? Think about that. Red-on-wise, it's refilling just fine, which is great. Again, our missiles just used them up. We are just going to have a regular wave, but again, we know how to handle regular waves. We even have way more missiles just built up, and we have our super missiles, which is awesome. Pylons, I'm going to put a pylon here, just because I'm sad that all of that bluid is coming in super, super slow. That red-on is coming in well. Am I missing a red-on deposit with a pylon? That's pyloned up. I don't think so. That's pyloned up. Just as a safety precaution, I'll do that. Greenar, we could get more. So we can do some more refineries. So, like 1 and 2. Don't really care. Can even toss the third down here. Again, not that big of a deal. Our rockets are filling up, though. Yay. So we are filling rockets. Anything else? Anything else that we're missing? Holy moly. I'm just so spooked. Because, again, this is still a big wave coming this way. Doesn't really matter, right? That doesn't matter to me whatsoever. Because, again, it'll bounce around. It, again, is a lot of creep that we have to deal with. But we can deal with a lot of creep, right? We can do that. That's not a problem. Again, the MRFs are doing great as well, so that's huge. And I guess the question is, do we want to push out here or focus on just the top? Because now that sort of the bottom is handled, right? Now the bottom is kind of handled. Oh, that was the TCML. Holy moly, I forgot about you, TCML. Wow. Okay, TCML can get shot down with missiles. And it did. So that's good. It didn't come for the base, which is fine. But that's kind of annoying. That's going to be annoying. Again, we have missiles, so I'm not super worried. I guess the question is, do we want to try? If we can... Let's see. Is this going to take... Oh, yeah, that's going to take damage. I was going to say, if this doesn't take damage, he can kill all of these, right? Not going to happen. And that's fine. So let's move these up. Let's start taking out the top a bit more. Bazinga Bazanga. Energy-wise, we have the M-Rift up here, right? And this M-Rift is not connected to a Pylon. So that's actually a slight problem. So let's do that. And let's move... earned unit. Yeah, move you up. Well, even Pylon right there. Beautiful. That's going to be nice. So that's going to go straight into the M-Rift. Awesome. Do we care about earning snipers anymore? I don't think so. I don't think so. I am going to keep 2 more over there, which is fine. These 2 I'm actually going to keep earned, but this one over here I think we're going to be fine. I think what we're going to do is just move up units and just have like a full-bore sniper squad right here, right? Let's just something like this. 8 snipers, that's enough to kill anything in the world. This area looking much better. We got a lot of mortars coming in. Our defenses should hold. Especially with big guns coming in as well. Ooh, okay. Let's be a little careful. We can't see their range right now. We can't see their range, so we do have to be a little careful. Ooh, maybe we do need the big ones down below. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, thankfully we fire way more than enough to take out a TCML. TCML, not going to cut it. Over here, how are these looking? These are at 6:30. So in 2 minutes, I think, yeah. So 2-minute time will be fine. I am a little worried. No, I'm not. Not worried in the slightest. Let's keep this push going. So again, our airships aren't going to be completely perfect, right? They're not going to do everything in the world for us, but they're going to do enough, right? They're going to do enough. As you can see, we are pushing out essentially everywhere. We have loads of energy again. We have more mortars coming down. Definitely want even more and even more. And over here, for sure, because I did remove a bunch to move up here, because that's where we're kind of assaulting, and that could be bad. Energy-wise, I'm using way too much, and then too little, and then too much, and then too little, and then too little. You gotta love the bounce back with that. Pylons, let's grab a couple. Let's toss one down here, toss one up here. That should be nice. Can we even nullify this? No, the weather is just nice. It's just nice. Over here, we're looking fine. Definitely just want to keep things pushing. Still, again, we're still doing good. Not doing perfect, but we're doing pretty good. Let's move these up over here. Again, I want this to be really thick for whenever this bursts, because this is going to burst every 4 minutes now, right? Same thing, that's going to happen every 4 minutes now. We have our regular wave coming, which is fine. The regular wave we can handle, no problem. And a few more of these, and a few more of these. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. That's beautiful. Drain my red-on, babies. That red-on is gone. But so is everything else. Love it. And yeah, we're just on the mega push. We are just on the mega push. Keep it coming. Again, this is coming up nice. This is coming up nice. Another little row here. Another little row here. Everything that we can push is good. This area, they're going to die. Unfortunate. I could terp this, make it a little bit more manageable. That might be reasonable and viable. But for now, let's just keep the mortars coming. Okay, we have 2 minutes. These are almost done. Beautiful. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put them all. Let's do. We should have a pylon over here. I'm sure. We don't have pylons, but we have an MR there, so that's fine. Let's go with... Just one over here, one here, and we're going to do 2 over here for the next wave. It's going to be a little overkill, but that's okay. They'll connect up. We'll be fine. We'll move you to the top. Again, push our advantages. Yes, do we want more rockets? We have 3 orbitals. We're kind of... I'm more using a greener, but not as fast as I would like, to be fair. Again, we'll just build more airships. Again, now that we're in the position where we are able to build them, we should keep building them because every single one we have will just help with the push in the long run. Because realistically, this is going to keep pooping out monstrous amounts of creep. We're always going to have to deal with it. The more things that we can have to defend, the better. So keep going with those. Maybe even add another one. We can move these up, which is fine. Add another 1 or 2, maybe? No? Did I do that poorly? I did that poorly. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. No, I'm not. Let's do this better. You, and you. Destroy. 1, 2, and a rocket. Yeah. Let's grab 2 more rockets. 3 more rockets. 3 more rockets? No, 2. 5 is like the magic number, because that gets, well, actually 6 is, because that gets you a conversion and everything else. But yeah, beggars, choosers, that whole deal. We'll do something like that. We'll do something like that. Might have gotten shot, so that's fine. We'll move that back. We don't want to lose any of them. That's for sure. And these 2 will guard. These 2 will guard. We're pushing out. We're pushing out. We're pushing out. We still have all the energy we basically need. Pylon. Let's just toss 1 up here. Bring it down to here. Bring 1 over to here and up here. Just trying to get like pylons in places that there really aren't any. Because if we can connect up things better, it's just nice, right? It's not an MREFT, but we don't necessarily need an MREFT right. Although, you know what? Maybe we could. Let's toss an MREFT like up here and an MREFT there. And an MREFT right there. Again, another 3, but again, we have a lot of red on coming in. So I feel confident. Feel that confidence. And confidence is key, and I'm using too much energy. No, I'm not. I'm not using too much energy. Beautiful. Gorgeous. I love it. 2 rows of those. Couple of bits of these, couple of bits of these, couple of bits of these. Now we're using too much energy, and that's what we want to seize. After the next flood wave, we will be doing other things. This next flood wave is kind of the key. And actually, we have 2 totems that can fly, right? I wonder, would we want these, right? Because if I put one, like, here, and one, like, here, is that going to allow this whole area to come up? In which case we can start sniping these and get rid of all... We can potentially get rid of all Crimson on the map. That would be amazing, right? So that's 2 of them. The third one is right here. Plus that would free up this third one, right? Because the front line is whole. So who cares about anything else, right? So that's nice. Again, these can do whatever. Doesn't really matter. But killing the friendos is just huge, right? It's just big win for us. Everything is getting ammo. You're doing fine. You're going to be fine. We have essentially the same setup that we had before. Who knows where it's going to go, though? And if that goes to a really awkward place, we could be boned. Don't want to be boned, but, you know, you got to deal with what you got to deal with. So, huzzah, huzzah. Big wins for us. Or big losses. Big wins or big losses. That's my mission in life. Maybe I'll win, maybe I'll lose. But either way, it's going to be big. Okay, so that is the range for you. Get out of here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can push in easily. How is the creep doing? So, from when this last bursted, it was at like 240, and we've pushed it down to 307. So that's actually huge for us, because that means we're not necessarily gaining that much extra badness on our advanced emitters. Now our advanced emitters are coming up. They are getting more and more advanced. It is, you know, it is what it is. But let's see, is this actually slowing anything down? Did moving those help this area? And I can't really tell. It doesn't really look like it yet. But again, there is still a lot of crimson there. Oh, here we go. This is the big blast. We have 2 air units on duty. We have air units essentially on duty everywhere. We're kind of pushing in. I guess the big thing is we do need just more rockets, right? Because they are giving us loads of green armor. What is that? Oh, I thought I saw something there. They're giving us loads of green armor. I should just probably make more rockets, right? Because rockets will, in the end, be the ultimate, right? They're just going to be everything we ever wanted and needed. So let's toss down some more rockets. 3 more rockets. Yeah. Because we're getting to this area, and the only thing we can actually spend it on is rockets. So it makes sense, right? Plus, we're going to get some more run-on. Here we go. Let's see what is happening. Again, instantly, all skimmers are dead. Beautiful. There's Super Missile. Ah, Super Missile, you're just not doing it. You're just not doing it. And do these not hit air? I don't understand it. They're all coming over here, though. So let's do some of this. And let's start with 1 being on. That's right, we're only going to do 1 at a time. We're going to do, like, you, armed on. Boop. And actually, we'll do 2. Armed on. Boop. See what happens. Okay. And then you. Let's wait for it. Yeah, all shields. Armed on. Boop. Oh, we did get some creep. They did land a little bit, but that's okay. Look at that. Done and dusted. Armed off. They can stay supplied, but don't need them being armed anymore. I don't even know if these fired missiles. I really don't know. But what I do know is we did it and survived. So I'll take it, right? Now we can move this out. Ah, see, this area is thinning out, but oh, right, super waves. Let's just bring everything down over here, right? We'll just go boop, 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 boop. Everything can come down to the side now, because yeah, we're gonna need a bit of defense. And once we defend against this, again, we're at 469 now, nice. But we do need to defend against this. Thankfully, again, with friendos going down, we should be in a pretty good spot. Plus, we are gonna build up a couple more of our mega units, our big ol' ships. Our big ol' ships. And yeah, that is looking mighty fine. Not mighty fine, but fine. It's looking fine. We're now in a position where we have so many units, we can start doing like mass drops as well. So let's do that. Again, I don't want to remove all of my defenses because it's spooky, right? It's spooky to lose your defenses. However, if it works, it's so yeah, we are losing ground. You can see that we did lose ground, but we also held super duper well. And because we held super duper well, ooh, that is low ground. Low ground is bad ground because low ground is where we don't have power, right? Oh, they are giving power to some units in the low ground, so that's good. Something like this. Let's try and hold it back, and if we can hold this bottom part, super duper win. Oh, mega wins. How are we doing with our new MRIFs, right? Oh, we do have our new MRIFs are already up and operational. Amazing. Amazing. I love it. You gotta love it, right? You gotta freaking love it. Missiles are doing their thing. That's great. We do want we could unearn them and re-earn them and do all sorts of stuff like that. We're not going to bother with that. They can keep their urns forever. They earned it. That's right. And what's also nice is we have an orbital. Now, what's good with an orbital is actually a burst emitter. Next burst, we can singularity convert the entire burst. So our goal is to sort of do that, right? I want to get at least 1 or 2 of these advanced emitters off, ideally before the next burst in a couple of minutes. Because my goal will be to just convert this. That will cause all the advanced emitters to go haywire, right? That's going to be a problem for us. You know, it is what it is. And as you can see, this area, the Crimson does good. The Crimson does good work. So we do have to deal with that, but that's okay. We're good. We're good. We're strong. Oh, we're not little babbies any longer. We are real boy. Unfortunately, I do need to keep some units over here. You can stay safe, but I don't want to move those just in case something like the worst happens. Again, it's always like prepare for the worst. I'm keeping some units around here and around here because, again, you saw what happened earlier. We handled it, but it still happened, right? It still happened, and I don't like it. Another thing that I am going to keep doing is I'm just gonna keep tossing MRFs down because, again, we have the red on for it, so it's better than not. I mean, like, that's super close, but who cares? Again, we have the red on for it, so let's just use the red on that we have. Huzzah! And yeah, we're pushing everything back. We're pushing everything out. Love it. This, though, we need to take a little bit. My goal was to take to this, and that's my goal for the next, like... How soon are we going to get another rocket? You're one... Oh, we get one soon. Oh. So what we can potentially do is, like, damper here. Right? All of our units pelting away will very quickly clear off a lot of creep. Take to this ceiling area and move Sniper Squad, Omega, Beta, Super Shooter, kick their butts all the time in. That would kind of be my ultimate goal, right? And then we blow this up, and then there's no more Crimson. No more Crimson would be just immense for us. Just truly immense. So I definitely want that going on our side. Like, even without... oh my gosh. Even without the damper, we're taking it, right? We're taking a lot of land. And we're just pushing them in. So that's, again, humongous, huge, huge, huge. Way overspending my energy yet again. And I guess you don't need urns anymore. So let's toss it into you. You're fine. Do we have another, like, full one? Down here? Nope. Almost. You'll do it. Again, I just want more energy for when we do our little pushes. So we're feeling good. Our deficit is big. But our deficit goes away relatively quickly once we do our thing, right? Once these are built, our deficit's gonna be gone. We have a regular wave coming. Whoopsie! And by whoopsie, I mean I don't care. We're good. Our deficit is gone. Missiles are just destroying the world. We're out of red on. So that's the scary part. We always get out of red on, right? I definitely want to get to this red on as well, just to help out. And again, we're going to have another 6 ships, right? For these 6 ships, they're going to come up before this fires. So I'm going to, again, have 2 just wait over here. Right? 2 just wait over here. Again, I didn't really see them firing, but maybe they were, and I just wasn't seeing it. We're going to have 2 come over here. Or 4 come over here. Something like this. They should hopefully be in range. But our goal is to take out this next. We take this out, we can really take over the entire top side, right? Because the rest of the light SAMs are in the bottom. So that'll be beautiful. The question will be, if we take this, do we want to work on the bottom side first? Because we can sort of hold this and save this for last. And if we take the light SAM, then all of our mega ships can go over there. But if we don't, if we go for the bottom side, getting to these might be difficult, and our mega ships might, well, I guess it's just, they can get to like here, so they'll probably be able to, yeah, they'll be able to get close enough. Yeah, let's just take what we can get. Whatever we can get it, let's just take it. Our deficit is a thing. We're doing fine. Our sprayers are spraying away still. Look at our AC. We got some pretty good defenses. Again, not super worried at this point. We're sort of in like a mix of a holding pattern and, you know, dealing with waves. So again, this is like the wave from the burst emitter. Look at that. See, again, it's over here. It's this area. It's the crimson. Oh, it's the crimson wave. It's the worst. It's the worst. But look at the creep on the map. It is basically back to where when this fired, right? So that's huge. Because again, that means we are winning the war of attrition, which is huge. Winning the war of attrition is very, very nice. Getting a bunch more units is very, very nice. I think we've crossed over any threshold where we're going to be in quote-unquote danger, so to speak. Unless something catastrophic happens and like this goes off or something like that, I think we're going to be fine. Oh, you're supposed to be all the way to the top. That's gonna be fine. You know, toss down. You know, toss down. And you know what? Let's actually start grabbing some refineries over here, right? I think we definitely want some of those. Anything that can grab some stuff. Let's move some of these units actually up. And toss in some more refineries. Boop, boop. Alright, is that too much energy? No. Maybe. Kinda. But not too bad. MRIFs ahoy. Again, our MRIFs are looking great. We are going to hook up to up here eventually. Again, we are landing a bunch of units right there. Maybe some will die. But again, we are just super pushing out, right? Super pushing out. Let's grab these 4, toss them up. Because, you know, these snips can just get the Crimson killed a little bit sooner than before. I actually want to build more mortars. Again, it's weird to keep building, but I'm super paranoid. It's a Vertu challenge map. For all I know, at like 20 minutes, a giant plane is going to descend from the sky and just be like, "You are exterminated!" And that will be the end of me, right? I've gotten not used to that, but I'm always paranoid of it. Thank you, Vertu, for completely doing that to me. That is your fault. Just know that. And where is our third? Oh, our third one is here. You don't really need... You know what? Let's move you up over here. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I could just put it right on top of the TCML. Let's do that temporarily. Because it'll just destroy the TCML. TCMLs don't really like it. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Alright, this is the burst coming in 42 seconds. Okay, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. This area is looking good. More green R will be coming in, which is great news for us because we need more orbitals. Because again, I want to definitely do a conversion. We're definitely doing a conversion. Let's see what happens to this TCML. Does it die instantly? TCML. Fuck. Boom, you're dead. Okay, good. We have literally anti-TCML right there. Still don't really care that much. It's not really doing anything. So I just want to see if that actually worked. And it did. We're going to move this up here, though, because maybe that'll help with this advanced emitter. And we can start using that, right? Then we can move it back down or take out the rest of the advanced emitters with it. Because once one advanced emitter is down, again, humongous for us, right? Huge, 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 huge. In all ways. And again, once this burst kind of gets... I mean, I don't want to say nullified, because we're not nullifying it. What we're going to do is convert it. This may be a rough time for the top side. And that's going to be a slight problem, right? A slight problem. I would love to get to this red on. Oh, it's not that. It's only one. It's only one. I don't really care about that right now. Think about it. I really want to get up here, though. And I think we're going too big of a deficit to build more. Again, I'm building a lot more mortars. Surprise, surprise. It's what I do. It's what I do. I know. I'm the worst. I am literally the worst. But we now have another super shot. It's coming for us. We need to plan. And again, all of our shields are right here. Except for you. You're in a terrible spot. I'm going to keep you... What's the best spot? If I drop this, does that mean okay, I have an urn available? We're gonna do this. We're gonna say you get an urn. Hey, I'm losing some energy for this, which is fine. This now gives us a shield that's gonna be much higher, and that's the key, right? The shield being much higher essentially means that it should demolish the world. Now this burst is now going to happen, and what I'm gonna first do I want a damper first or singularity? Let's just singularity. Where's the burst? Watch for the burst. There it is. So the burst is happening. This is happening. There we go. Again, all of our units, we should have these. Do we see? See, I don't necessarily see things coming from our gunships. Now we do. Yeah, get out there, fire away. They just don't fire nearly as fast, which is fine. And now with our earned shield, right? Just keep watching. Just keep watching. The earned shield should be able to... Ooh. You know, let's turn the earned one on. Oh, wow, it's coming down here. Interesting. Armed on. That's coming for my earn port. That's very sad. It did land. We should have things to kill it. Urnport survives. Didn't even take damage. Awesome. These two did their job, moving them out. The Singularity kind of did its job. Didn't do enough. That's fine. Well, Damper. I guess I should have dampered Singularity. Our Singularity should be up in 2 seconds. And that's the big thing, right? Singularities do run out. And so we're just going to convert now. And our Singularity is done. That's the key. Our Singularity is done. And as you can see, we just took a lot of AC, right? Now, these are still basically what we were fighting beforehand. So again, not bad for us. We're actually able to start getting in. Turn this bad boy off. Oh, baby. There we go. Turn that off, which should essentially... because this damper is also in the advanced emitters, that's going to help exponentially, right? And we have a lot more attack planes to help out down here now. These can start moving up here. Again, once this is nullified, we should be in a huge place of victory. Not victory per se, but things I like. Armed off. All shields, make sure they're armed off. Earn none. We can give our earn back to something that's going to give us power perchance. Yeah, that's a full, right? Yeah, you're full, you're full, you're full. Earn one. Actually, I think of some ones that aren't full, like you. Get out of here. You're full. You're not. Get out of here. Let's just give it to ones that are completely full. Works for me. Again, it's just a tiny bit more power. Although in this shuffle time, we will, lose some power temporarily. But we'll get it back. We'll get it back. I promise. And yeah, let's give it a couple of seconds. Let's toss a couple of these out. I definitely want to start doing some cannons, because now we're sort of in the not just deep pushing, but we want to hold the front line as well. It's like the double win, right? The double. These are looking grand. Rockets are looking beautiful. Again, we still have our monstrous bit here of AC, and our goal now is to use this, right? So it did hold things back. This front line is dying again, which is a shame, but that's okay. We still have 9 dampers for the next burst, and we can potentially Singularity again. Actually, that's what I'm going to Singularity right here, because I want this area again to be ours. I want it to be ours more than anything else. This light SAM is now nullified, and with that, ooh, baby, it's time for the squad to come in. You might be too low, but I think the squad is going to do some serious work here, right? The squad, they've been buying their time. They've been patient. These coming up and running. Good. Green art or lift deck looking fine. But with that nullified, the squad can truly come in. Oh no! No, you don't get to kill my green art things. Definitely don't want that, sir. No. And yeah, our goal is to hold the front. So can we get a nullifier that can hit you? Oh my gosh, it has to get so freaking close. And that's like literally where it would kind of want me. And we may just want a damper or Singularity. Definitely a tough choice. I'm going to have an MRF right down here. Again, this area is super spooky, but again, with that damper, I mean, look at that. That is producing so very much. But yeah, we've kind of pushed this area back. Now, we did lose not all of Sniper Squad, but most of Sniper Squad. And they were kind of pivotal to a degree. Because again, once we kill this, we're like super golden, right? And, maybe we'll do a little something else. It sounds wild. What I'm just gonna do is just terraform down, because one big thing is we just don't have the angle on them, right? So if we just terraform down, just like this, not these, no more movement. No. Just stay back. Just stay over here. And let's just terraform it down. Because again, if we can just get to the point where we can shoot these, then all of this crimson dies. And that's our main threat, right? This crimson is pretty much, like, you can see how we can handle everything else pretty well. It's literally crimson that is the super problem, right? So we're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep going. We're going to get more red on. Our lift deck, again, is going down. Surprise, surprise to nobody. But Terp Squad, yes, I didn't even think about this. And actually, we could have probably had almost a clear path done already, which would have been amazing. I'm not super worried. Just want to push. Yes, I think we did it. I think we pushed back enough that we can grab that there. And cannons move in to support. Just cannons. I want them shooting, like, the close bits, of course. Oh! Haha! It's another big time. Haha! Look at that! Again, we'll toss 3 over here this time, because they did fire. I'll have them be, like, right there. 1, 2. Honestly, I just feel like we have way too many of these airships now. I'm just sort of building them to build them, but we have so many. I mean, just having this many is ridiculous. I don't feel super threatened. Again, we're gonna have a burst emitter over here, which is fine. That burst emitter is gonna essentially do nothing. Our creep is at a total that is lower than it's been ever. So it's the lowest it's ever been. We have a lot of orbitals. So again, let's do something like this. Really? Really? Now we have emitters everywhere? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Honestly, it's not that bad. Like, we were kind of prepared for it. Had I known that these were going to drop from orbit, I probably would have had shields up. It's a little bit of a shame. That's okay. It's okay. There we go. 20 minutes. Destruction. Surprise, surprise. Not the end of the world. We had units everywhere for a reason, right? We'll toss a couple of these down. We'll toss a couple of these down. We got plenty of planes, or not planes, but airships. So I'm not super worried. We do need to curtail it, though. We do need to keep it under wraps. And I think we're kind of okay. We will build a pylon here. I'll build a pylon over here. I'll build a pylon over here. Build a pylon over here and up here. Just in case they need pylons to connect. But again, I think we're just going to be able to nullify basically everything, like, instantly. So that's not bad. That wasn't bad. I'm not upset by that in the slightest. You need ammo, come to this pipe. These are all built. Everything's built. We should be fine. Let's get a 1, 2, 3, 4, and I don't want you right on top, sir. Don't die to it. That would be silly. Nullify there. We are still handling this, which is great. And as we can see, it is coming down. Same thing, Terp Squad. Yeah, I mean, let's do the deal. Let's just go nearest first. Start to truly get it down, because that's what I want. I'll even build a couple. Because one problem with Terp Squad right now is while we are doing this, that's kind of killing them. So it's a slight problem. Oh, it's hitting the shield. Never mind. We're lucky. I guess not lucky, but we are okay. That's doing fine. That's doing fine. Still nullified. 3 over there. This can get nullified now. These need ammo, which is surprising to me, because I thought I'd toss like a pylon over here. That's fine. They'll get some ammo from that. That has ammo. Can definitely nullify here. So we weren't able to basically handle the big surprise, or hopefully that's the big surprise. I don't know if there's more after, and that will be super spooky. Jeez, that could have been bad. Oh, could I not? Did that make nullifier die up here? Come on. Come on, cannons. Oh, they're spinning around to do both. That's the problem. That's fine. That's fine. Burst emitter, 30 seconds. This, 30 seconds. Up here. I want to move to the edge. I want to get to the rest. Let's just do a big old drop. It's been a while. Why am I not selecting? There we go. Let's just do a big old drop, like over here. Something like this. Jeez, why do these all need ammo? Come on. I'm trying to build pylons to connect to these. Again, our red on is super fine. Once we have everything nullified, I'm going to be on the move again. But that was a shock. That, honestly, was a surprise. And now that I know it, very easy to handle. Because, again, if these fly into shields, they're dead, right? They're just dead. So that's just good for business, right? If they fly into shields. Burst emitter in 17 seconds. VLab in 17 seconds. Again, we're doing fine there. We're doing fine there. We are sending out more orbitals. We almost pushed the tippy top up here, which is great. I guess we should have been there already. That was, I'm guessing, losing things. Well, I did airdrop them in. So they, you know, it happens. It happens to the best of them. Back here, I actually have an urn on a frickin' mortar back there. Oh my gosh, that is just not doing anything. There we go. Nullified, nullified, nullified. Super unit gonna fire. We'll hopefully be fine. Energy-wise, we're looking amazing. Burst emitter in 2. So many things. So many things at once. I'm going to toss down more power. We're good. These, honestly, I might keep these up because I don't really care about them. And I'd rather go for the advanced emitters. Burst emitter is now bursting. I am going to immediately damper and singularity this time. That way it should stay in one area. Theoretically. That's so big and girthy. I love it. Ooh. We have a slight problem over here. Interesting. So it looks like it just blew up instantly, which is interesting. Now, how much creep is that? Because that looks like a lot, right? That does look like a lot. I'm just going to handle it. I'm just going to instantly convert. Not going to deal with it. We did lose some things, right? We lost some missiles, but you know what? I think that is the safest thing to do. As we can see, we do have the big dingus over here. It's kind of fine. It's kind of fine. Up in this corner, we're doing fine. We're actually pushing into the next advanced emitter, which is pretty substantial. I would love to get this one done. And you actually don't need to be here. You can move on up, right? Move on up. Great. And we have just a few seconds before singularities are done. Over here, we're doing kind of fine. We're at 9. We can do like a double convert, right? Like we could singularity. Like I'll just damper again. I want another. I couldn't double convert, but I can damper again, right? Let's do that. Let's convert now because the damper should. Whoa! Enough of this game. This ends now. Send in the Nexus system. Call a frigate to exterminate this fool. We've had enough. What? What is happening? Okay, so we have the Nexus. It's doing Nexus-y things. We did win. So that gives us the win at 29 minutes. And now there's a frigate. And I don't think we can actually kill that. I think this is actually the win. Okay. Okay. Maybe we can kill it. Oh. I mean, with all the red on in the world, we can't even touch this frigate. These aren't even firing on it, which is weird. It's weird. I don't understand it. But we were so close. I mean, look at our AC. Like, our AC over here is great. They're down to 130-something thousand. Oh my god. Oh my god. We might actually kill their Nexus. Interesting. Damper here. Right, because they have a lot of creep there. Oh no, I clicked off. No. Alright, that's fine. Let's just damper here. Let's move our units, and I want to see if this thing can die to AC. Because I would love to kill their Nexus and just be like, ha ha, you died to our AC, you fool. Because I think that's dying. Is that dying? Or is it snipers that are killing it? I think it's snipers that are killing it. Oh my god, snipers, go! Go team! We actually nullified this one as well. We're still doing it. We're still kind of doing it. Oh my god, we're actually kind of killing this too. We're kind of not doing terrible. These don't have ammo, as is tradition these days. Let's toss down one of these here. Let's toss this totem down a little bit further. Grab this. Again, I don't really care about this right there. Let's just put all of these just right... Oh no, I'm selecting all. That's just bad news for bears. Not bad news for bears, but bad news. Let's just move them all over. Boop, boop, boop. Very, very nice. How's this doing? This V-Lab, 40 seconds. These three, I'm going to keep two here. Two here. One, I'm going to say, can come down here. Again, our snippy snipes are snippy sniping the V-Lab. And I think the TCML is actually going to die to AC. And actually, shouldn't the... well, maybe not. It doesn't look like it's actually dying to AC. I think it is snipers that are killing it, though. So, yeah. Let's keep this train going, right? Because I think it's here. I don't know. How are we actually shooting this? Is it just these that are shooting it? I don't know. Let's take a look-see. I would love it if we actually kill this thing, right? Again, it is taking apart our edge. It is hurting. It's not good by any means of the word, right? I mean, oh, it's going to take apart this nullifier. No, I need that nullifier. Stop it. Our red. Warning, integrity cop. Yeah. Hold base. ... Holy crap. So this was a thing. It seems you've greatly underestimated your capabilities. And due to your excellence, we will not be pursuing you to terminate you. Plus 10 respect from the Vertu Empire. Totally worth the respect points alone, right? Oh yeah! Victory! Super object. Oh, that's secret. Is that like secret objective obtained? I think we killed. Holy crap. Oh, I was tempted to lose. It is so laggy. It is so laggy. We super did it. Oh my gosh. They killed everything I had, but super... Oh my gosh, I didn't even think that was going to happen. So we did it. So be it. Big respect from the Vertu Empire. This has been Unwelcomed. Oddly enough, I think keeping this here was one of the greatest things we could have done. Because if you move it, it comes over here and fires from over here. And it gives you a lot less time, because as you saw, we were literally firing it from the start. So, super, super cool. Loved it. All the creep is dying. I'm just sort of, I mean, at this point, there's only 8 creep left, and we are killing every drop of creep. I'm sorry. This may be a little petty of me, but I am super happy for that. Let's turn off our totems. Because, let the AC flow. We have a little sun that we created from killing everything. There is no creep left on the map. We have... Oh my gosh. I'm so relieved. I hope you enjoyed. I definitely did. This is a blast. I know it's a long one for not a lot of time. But as you can see, it was definitely challenging. We did hit sort of a critical throreshold, but again, you want to move in time for things. So let's rift jump away and see how we did. We did 23:38 for the nullify enemies objective. You know what? I'll take it. Totems, we did it in 7. Vertu did it in 6. Ah, you're so good at totems, Vertu. And then what was that? The survive objective we did in 22. Yeah, I guess the survive objective and the nullify objective is sort of tied together. Although, if you notice, Vertu was prepared for something to come down, because there was only just a few seconds from that. So, knowing what I know now, knowing just adjustments for the later portion of the game, essentially at 20 minutes, imagine if you just had a billion of these, just all airships, right? And you just held here, right? All of the creep can come down, that's fine. Maybe you held like here. just as long as you're in range to snipe this, you can get all of your ships in range and super blow it up real fast. And I think that would kind of be like one way to handle it. But again, great map, great twists. I didn't accept... I thought it was over once the frigate came out, which I think we were going to kill the frigate anyway. I think that frigate was going to die. So, yay us. Again, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And I'll catch you next time. Take care.